Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope you all are doing well. So in this video we are going to do a part 2 of the relationships and differences between sociology and the other social sciences as to how sociology is connected with the other social sciences. So in the previous video we discussed sociology and its relationship with political science and economics. In today's video we will be discussing the relationship between sociology and history. So in history, the form of expression is often literary as well as it is based on written records of unique events like military conflicts, political events, the activities of rulers, the economic changes, and more recently the social changes. The historical record is a source of data for historical method used in sociology. Past, present, and future events are related to one another with one or more causal factors in a certain situation. This cause and effect relationship in the study of events is a logical method which is used in determining the cause of social problems in sociology. Historical method used in social research is itself an indication of relationship with sociology. Historical sociology is again an area of study in sociology. So this was the relationship between sociology and history. Now coming towards the differences between history and sociology, the two social sciences are quite different in some aspects. Let's view them. Sociology is interested in the study of the present social phenomena with all their complexity, whereas history deals with the past events of man. It is silent regarding the present. Sociology is relatively a young social science. It has a very short history of its own. It is not even 2 centuries old, whereas history is an age-old social science. It has a long story of 2000 years or even more. Sociology is an analytical science, whereas history is a descriptive science. Sociology is abstract in nature. It studies mostly regular, the recurrent, and the universal. For example, the sociologist does not study all the wars or battles waged by the mankind, but interested in war itself as a social phenomena, as one kind of conflict occurs between two groups. Whereas on the other hand, history is concrete. The historian is interested in the unique, the particular, and the individual. For example, the historian studies all the wars waged by mankind in the past, the wars, the world wars, the Indo-Pak War, etc. For him, each war is unique and significant. Sociology is a generalizing science. Sociology seeks to establish generalizations after a careful study of the social phenomena. In contrast, history is an individualizing science. History rarely makes generalizations. It seeks to establish the sequence in which events occurred. Sociology follows the sociological approach. It studies human events from the sociological point of view, that is, from the viewpoint of social relationships involved, whereas history studies human events in accordance with the time order. Its approach is historical and based on chronological sequence. Now let's discuss the relationship between sociology and anthropology. Anthropology is the study of man. In this subject, we study prehistory, linguistics, physical anthropology, archaeology, and cultural anthropology. Main aim of these areas is to study the culture of primitive societies, but the recent trend is to study the modern technological changes in various cultures. In sociology, the emphasis is laid upon the study of structure, function, and problems of culture in society. The study of culture is a significant part of sociology, whereas culture is the subject matter of cultural anthropology. So as we discussed the relationship between sociology and anthropology, now let's discuss the differences between these two disciplines. Sociology and anthropology differ from each other in certain respects. Sociology studies the modern, civilized, and complex societies, whereas anthropology concerns itself with the simple, uncivilized, or primitive and non-literate societies. Sociologists more often study parts of a society and generally specialize in institutions such as family, marriage, or processes such as social change, social mobility. Whereas anthropologists tend to study societies in all their aspects as whole. They concentrate their studies in a given culture area, such as Melanesia or Nagaland. Sociologists study small as well as large societies, whereas anthropologists usually concentrate on small societies such as those of nomads, Bakarwal, etc. Sociology makes use of observation, interview, social survey, questionnaires. They and other methods and techniques are used in sociological investigations. Whereas anthropologists directly go and live in the communities they study. They make use of direct observations and interviews. So this was all about the differences and the relationship between sociology and anthropology.